So good to have you here with us, Dana.
Thank you.
Just having a few conversations, recording some content. So yeah, I've loved working with you, art of worship and stuff like that. But for some of the audience, they may not know who you are. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So yeah, I love working with you too. Thank you for having me. I'm Dana, and I'm 23 years old, about to be 24, and I'm a Christian singer-songwriter, Catholic singer-songwriter. I graduated from UNC in 2015, so I haven't been doing this too long. I thought I was going to go to PA school, and God had completely different plans for me. I ended up recording my debut album, Glorious Horizons, my senior year at UNC Chapel Hill. And after that, it just kept going. God kept showing up, and I got signed to a record label. I ended up being a youth minister for a while, and now here I am. I'm about to record my next album with my label, Rekindle Records, and I get to work with awesome people like you.
Thanks.
So yeah.
That's awesome. So there's music, there's faith. What are some of the stories how you've seen people grow or people be transformed through music? Are there anything in particular that stands out?
Just in general, the way people have been affected by my music and the way God has used my music to bring them closer to Him has really astounded me. Because for me, my songs have always been just my prayers to God, especially while I was going through my 4 years at UNC. I didn't think I was going to be sharing these songs with anybody. I was actually afraid to even sing in front of people. So these songs were really just like my journal. Anything I was feeling, if I was feeling nervous or lonely or happy and joyful, I'd write a song about it, and it would be like me speaking to God, really. And it's the same thing now with the different events and experiences I'm going through in my life. And it's amazing to see and to hear people tell me, whether it's through email or at events, they've said, Dana, your songs are really a way that I grow closer to God, and they've become my prayers to God. I know some people have even told me, when I was going through a hard time, or when my daughter or my son was going through a hard time, I'd give them this music, and it helped them through. And when I didn't know what to say to God, when I didn't know what to pray, I just prayed the words of your songs. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me that God would use me in this way. Like, it's mind-blowing, and it's so humbling. It's amazingly humbling. But yeah. So that's what's been the most amazing thing, is seeing how the Holy Spirit has worked through my songs. It's not me, it's the Holy Spirit. Yeah. I can totally see that now.
That's awesome. Now actually, I'll talk a little bit, because you were talking, it got me thinking, there's that experience, because we're actually both, in a lot of ways, both similar places in our careers, so to speak. So you've been at the music thing now for?
2015, so like
2 years?
2-ish years.
And I've been ordained priest about 2 years. So we're kind of both new in all of this. And what I found, it's one of those things where when you're younger and you're kind of rehearsing for things. When I was in seminary, you're like, in the back of your mind, you're like, okay, something I say, something I do might have a profound impact on somebody. And abstractly, you get that. You may be prepared for it, but you don't necessarily, it doesn't sink in that one day somebody's going to be standing before you and they're going to say something you did or something you said had a profound impact on me. And I remember when I first heard that, you would think, your response would be like, I'm excited, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Which there's part of that, but I was actually more nervous than anything. I was like, holy cow, there's these expectations now.
It's a lot of responsibility when you can help people like that.
Exactly. And at first it would be nerve-wracking almost. I'd be like, wow, what I'm doing is impacting people. And then over time, it becomes a great source of strength and encouragement. And I think that's powerful. If I was to sit, looking back now, and I was, talking to a young person, if I was talking to myself 10 years ago or 20 years ago, now, granted, for priests, it's a little bit longer because the formation is a little bit longer, so you're a little bit older when you first hit the ground. But what I would say to somebody is that feeling of having an impact on somebody's life. Now, I got to experience as a teacher as well, but I didn't stay in teaching a long time, so I didn't really see those fruits. That's got to be one of the greatest feelings in the world, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a teacher, a musician, or whatever. Having that impact, even a parent, I imagine having that impact where you shape somebody's life for the positive.